for the Orc.
Yeah, I wonder what Kaho's approach is here. This map has been played in this matchup for a long time. Always a little advantageous for the Orc, as you just explained to the unwashed masses out there. And how aggressive are they gonna be playing this FoCuS? Not the Soin style, not instant aggression, but rather a sidestep at the green for some items. And Kaho does the very same thing.
Creeping the bigger green camp in the middle. Wants to get that consumable. Oh, good Wisp scouting. Also seeing where the Blade Master is. He just picked up one item and then is trying to run across the map. Wisp is in position to detonate a speed scroll if that was to be used. But that hasn't been used yet. What has been found is Slippers of Agility. The Blade certainly likes those.
Love to see it. Kaho with Keeper hunts into expansion and tech. Blade Master. Will he steal this away? This prevents level 2. FoCuS as so often with a good early game plan, early game setup.
Oh, big last hit right here. This is a big moment in the game.
Ooh. FoCuS
damage roll. What's the damage roll? It is good enough to get the last hit, and FoCuS with the fast fingers as always. Gets the item also, only gauntlets. But that's the Keeper's level 2, delayed for a bit longer, and this is kind of like typical Northern Isles. Even level 2 isn't so easy for the Keeper here.
Here we go. Blade Master also at the shop, deciding to go for the circlet. Might not be time for the staff just yet, but Kaho is patient for the store to get resupplied, and there it is. One of the best items in this matchup. Only available for one of the two players for the time being, and with that, Keeper can be a little more aggressive than before.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a mistake by FoCuS. Normally on this map, you can get the staff pretty easily as the Orc, because you wake up the creeps, the Keeper has to run, and you can hide there in Invis, and also say yourself, tee, because you won't be bothered by those creeps. But the Keeper got it now, and with that staff available, things get a bit more complicated for the Orc.
Complicated is also to do a dual cast with a clean feed. I'm streaming to you on Discord, by the way. You seem to be quite a bit behind now. So how much damage will this Blade Master do? Will he be able to find Kaho in the process? Not really a super tame early game for the time being, but Kaho's just waiting there. Treants can be summoned. He's even waking up the creeps, not waiting for the tier 2 buildings to arise. There would be a lot of wasted time. And that is at least the item and a chunk of XP gone.
And taking these camps away from the Shadowhunter especially is also valuable. Blade Master scouting in the north because he didn't get things like Wand of Illusion. He has to scout with something else to check for expansions. And this is the first win for Kaho. He's able to creep up a little bit here and there without the Blade Master's watchful eye. And if he creeps the natural after, oh, this could be a huge play for Kaho. I think FoCuS is way too passive here, giving so much space to Kaho. Look at that, Kaho getting so much experience. This might be level 3. If he creeps the natural, and it's also all these camps taken away from the shadow. I think FoCuS making some big mistakes here.
That is a problem indeed, but it takes the big item away from Kaho himself. The natural is cleaned up too. It's only a period of vitality, so it's not the end of the world, but there the Keeper does, as we mentioned, with the hunt support. Shadowhunter can still go for the orange on the left-hand side, maybe into lab, but yeah, this is not going as planned for FoCuS.
Would be a big last hit. Oh, but the blade Windwalk ran out, so he is revealed. Wait, Kaho didn't entangle the blade. Oh, that's where things get a bit weird.
Reveal again. There's the entangle, and that is the kill. And level 3, and the crystal ball for more reveal. Useful. Wait, at the moment. Entangle again. Oh, that parry up now. So helpful. Reveal once more. Can he reach? Hey, I'll never want to hear again that parry up is a useless item.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit late on the reveal. Blade Master gets away just barely. But this wasn't the big mistake. The mistake was letting the Keeper creep so much. FoCuS, what are you thinking? This is Northern Isles. This is an easy map to control the Keeper. Now the Keeper's level 3, and this is big blunder by FoCuS.
He's roaming across with the blade. The shadow is getting entangled. He gets the last hit. Oh, not the item he wanted. He'll wave the last second. Save not possible, though.
Oh, God.
This is over. Too many hunts. Too much entangle. Too much damage. Kaho completely out of control. FoCuS getting dismantled.
Yeah. That is devastating damage being taken here early on tier 2. That throws back FoCuS so much. At least got full experience. At least he got that level 2 on the Shadowhunter. But, you know, with the other creep camps being gone, because the Keeper stole them earlier, where is he going to continue to creep? Where is he going to get level 3? Especially with being behind already. Yeah, FoCuS, this was not the best early game he was hoping for. Too passive, quite simply.
There was the head tilting a little bit. Like, come on, dude, really? Not the greatest start for FoCuS into the series. We got a new sub though. Cube, thank you very much for the 31-month resub. But what now? How do you salvage a game like this when Kaho controls the entire map? Your carry hero is not getting any progress. And the expo is almost up. Dire straits for the orc.
Blade Master, by the way, might be in danger up there. Entangle acid bomb.
Level 2 unlock.
Yeah, this is a disastrous game. Absolutely disastrous game for FoCuS. And you know, this is the neutral map that is kind of orc favored. FoCuS is really making things tough for him. This game is not entirely lost yet. Maybe there's still a chance, but boy, is it going to be hard. And it's going to be an uphill battle from here on out. Yeah,
the supply is kind of even, but the levels absolutely aren't where they need to be. Point of mana stealing, I guess, was also used. One charge of it. Karubik, thank you for the 35-month resub. Much appreciated. Greedy creep camps now. Of course, you have to take some risks, and that's what we get. True Shot Aura, not necessarily great, as it doesn't apply on Serpent Wards for whatever reason. And that is the fight that FoCuS doesn't want to take. Oh, the Wyvern maybe does.
Yeah, Wyvern here is a very nice addition. Archer transition hasn't really begun in full swing yet, but the scrolls also helping out Kaho. Use them quickly, pushing once again FoCuS away from the middle. It's so much about levels here. That's the only way to win this game for FoCuS. His heroes have to get out of control. Level 3 will be a start, and double level 4 will be decent, but honestly, he's gonna need double level 5 this game.
Yeah, this is not too easy. Isn't it fascinating how 1 year ago it was a miracle when Kaho made it to the round of 8, and now he's pulling moves like this against one of the most established players in the entire scene. FoCuS sharking around for creep jacks, but the Keeper is making sure that this ain't happening. Mana Stone for the Alchemist, absolutely fantastic. There is a certain transition to archers now. Killed the first one, forced the town portal. The first good move for FoCuS in minutes.
But it's also a good experience for the Alchemist. He's about to get level 3 here in a moment. And the Mana Stone, of course, is tremendous. Shop ready, healing up a bit. Moonstone as well. Moon Juice is looking okay. It's only hunts, by the way. No archers at all. Pure huntresses. That can backfire if the Shadowhunter finally gets those levels he so much desires.
Well, the Kaho built the first one, was sniped immediately, but now he goes back into Huntress. I'm not the biggest fan. They are, of course, a lot better versus buildings, and that seems to be the #1 priority. FoCuS finds a little opening against the Entangled Goldmine, but not enough. Whisper in for the detonate. Serpent Ward sniped immediately. This Wyvern got to carry quite a bit.
That's level 3 Shadowhunter. Very important to get that one. Serpent Wards now are going to be the key in defeating this Night Elf army. And also why Kaho is going to have to snipe them quickly. But as we saw yesterday against Lin, Kaho's micro is exceptional also in this matchup. And the numbers do favor Kaho still. Would love to see some more upgrades though. Only 1-0 at the moment on the hunts.
Okay, working on more wisps at the moment. And then you get additional gold influx, and then probably the upgrades floating in. No Ultra Vision, no Sentinel. Not the greatest vision for Kaho on the map. And FoCuS expansion is almost up. We don't have Mirror Image, by the way. The Lightning Rod play not coming into fruition. And Kaho decides it's all about building deletion. And only 2 hunts. This might be a liability here, but he's finding the Shadowhunter in an instant surround. Wonderful double surround now. Oh, Kaho, you're a little god, just like Foggy yesterday. Blade Master about to pop as the Invo Potion was used on the Shadowhunter. A little bit reveal is enough, but the surround is still closed. Oh my god, just when you think there's a slither of hope for FoCuS, Kaho turns this game into a nightmare once again.
It was fairly expensive though. 3 Huntresses go down to get that kill. But of course, it was a big kill. Keeper sort of surrounded. Shadowhunter bought back into a dieback? What? Fuck, what? What was that buyback? He had no items. That was a little ill-advised, as we say.
Yep, brutal, savage, wrecked. He wasn't thinking too much, I would say. Was just a bit obsessed with getting his hero back and didn't think of the circumstances. No, those weren't the greatest circumstances. Ay. Needs a Hail Mary and a myriad of crits now.
Keeper was caught enough out of position for a second, but FoCuS doesn't have the power right now to engage into a fight. The Blade Master's hurt. There's absolutely no healing to speak of. Shadowhunter, of course, dead. There's no heal scrolls either. On either side, by the way, and the Huntresses press forward. FoCuS has to tap out. GG. Good game by Kaho, knowing where to look for his opportunities, do whatever he can with some vampire-like fingernails. Okay, take a sip, little buddy. You deserve that one. But yeah, FoCuS really bungled that early game. And on Northern Isles especially. There it's so easy normally to control the Keeper. And that's a bit worrying also for the following maps.
Love the little zoom in from Kaho's camera right after the win. Little Quint 69-ish there. Yeah, and maybe, I mean, with these fingernails, Kaho is the new Life. Remember Life, the Night Elf player? Also very young. Also, yeah, okay.
I do. He was very talented. Very good player. Also very mechanics focused, as seems to be the Chinese Night Elf school. And FoCuS. Moving now to Terenas Stand. This used to be considered a very good orc map, especially before the Demon Hunter days, before the Immolation Creeping days, especially in Keeper versus Blade. This is really good for Blade normally, but this could be an opportunity to now bust out the Demon Hunter first, which Kaho is also very good with.
Let's go. The new creep route for the Night Elves on Terenas Stand. Not at the gold mine, not at the mercenary camp. Nope, we go shop right away with the Demon Hunter Immolation plus the green instant level 2. And that is a very, very good start for the Night Elves. But the question is where to go afterwards and how much damage can the Blade Master do. With the Blade Master then, as you know that your opponent is not at the mercenaries, you can either go for your own or steal the opponent's merc side away. Lots of opportunities on a map that we don't see in too many tournaments, but here at the TP League, it's always bringing in some fun.
There we have the Demon Hunter indeed. This creep route is also playable with the Keeper, but with the Demon it's even faster with Immolation, and of course the Demon Hunter will scale better, but does have other weaknesses. Doesn't have Treants for creeping, doesn't have Entangle for lockdown, in general is weaker early, and for that reason also will have a tougher time establishing expansions. And with Demon Hunter first, what's the follow-up going to be? It's not going to be Hunts, that's for sure. So it's going to have to be either Talons, or Dryads, or Bears, or in a very weird world, maybe even Mountain Giants. But if you go Talons, I think there's a big danger here of just getting lamed all day. The Orc can expand pretty easily, and then play hit and run until your eyes bleed.
Alrighty, we got a new sub by Unmanner, thank you very much. And yeah, FoCuS, you picked this map, you must have a good game plan, and you must have a great execution. This is the perfect setup for Immolation, by the way. Look at this in the middle of it all. A little bit of a fiery mosh pit. FoCuS with the peon here. Shouldn't be a chance, though, to outmaneuver his opponent. Not again. Oh, this is the perfect drop.
Replenish.
Replenish.
Very nice indeed. Scouting with a Wisp. Blade Master just crept the little item from the little wizard. Mantle of Intelligence. Alright. How am I gonna get that level 2 now?
Seems very, very passive by FoCuS. You can take a lot more risks, be more greedy. You allow Kaho a free level 2, he's super tanky now, only for the middle and the items, which are not the greatest, to be honest. Mantle on the left hand side, kinda nice for roaming. Ring, not too wonderful at this stage of the game. I've seen this shop creep punished so hard, but FoCuS, not a fan of that apparently.
Yeah, the timings for FoCuS don't work out. Now he's showing up to be aggressive, but everything's crept already. The only thing he can try to do is steal this camp away. But he feels like that's too hard to creep. Now he's moving to the shop. There's nothing there either. All he can hope to get is some wisps, maybe.
FoCuS seems a bit frustrated already. Once again, a little move on the camera. Like, what's happening here? But he should expect this. This is the standard.
Yeah, seriously. Like, this is so normal to see. Beautiful wisp spread, by the way. You're gonna lose some wisp to the Blade Master here, but it gives you intel. Especially you don't want to have these camps stolen away from you. And now the blade is already out of mana. Dude, this is a terrible early game for FoCuS. Like, what's he gonna do from this point on?
I'd love to answer that, Remo. I'm a very wise and smart man, quick on my feet, but with this early game, dude, I'm out of answers myself. This is so much experience for the Demon Hunter. He's well equipped. He's in a very good status thanks to that replenishment potion, and yeah, immolation on Terenas, dude, it's wonderful.
And maybe Lin was onto something. Vetoing this map against Night Elves, maybe that is the new way to do the vetoes, considering the strength of immolation creeping.
Nah, this can still be part. So I gotta disagree with you here. If you have more aggressive moves like this camp, FoCuS can steal it pretty much right away, as the Night Elf is busy at the shop for a long time. This is just not the greatest play by FoCuS.
Yeah, sure. He could have applied more pressure, but I think also if you counter it properly, the Night Elf can play against that. And we have an expansion coming on the way to tier 2. Oh, so that looks to be Mass Dryad expansion then. Looks very moon-inspired.
Yeah, I agree. And give me some of that chemical rage. We love that. It's hard to micro, but if a Night Elf has the skills to micro Dryads just like Moon, is definitely Kaho. But oh my god, this immolation value on this map is so
seriously. This immolation creeping has been so effective. It's been nerfed many times, but on the right map, it's still very, very strong for quick creeping like we see here. Level 3.5 demon after not even 6 minutes. This demon's gonna be out of control.
Absolute beast. Yeah, good luck killing that one. With the circlet, double ring, triple ring basically, and socks. Keeper second though. I'm a bit disappointed, Remo. I want to get my alchemist. I want to get that chemical rage. I don't see it. I don't get it.
Okay. Maybe Keeper opens the door for possible bears later in melee versus melee fights. Maybe the aura can be good. He's an orb carrier. I feel like the Keeper might be better if he decides to go tier 3 at some point. But for the time being, it's going to be tier 2 mass. The expansion will be established, and now it's about building a huge army to defend it. And the Demon on level 3, he's feeling strong. He's feeling feisty. He's looking for a little fight.
Or he just steals the Merc camp away with immolation, as you saw. This is quick, and how is the Shadow Hunter gonna level to 3? Kaho. Not going for it. Still, will contest this by time for his own expo. Hex immediately dispelled. Oh my god, there was a blink of an eye reaction.
Bro, Kaho is playing real good. Quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. In the end, the demon mage have to TP out, but here comes the Keeper trying to save his friend. Alright, Kaho respecting the Orc forces for now.
Expo up, Demon leveled, Keeper there for the rescue and some crowd control. Silver lining here is the items for FoCuS. Very good Blade Master already, super smart SH, classic FoCuS head scratch, and Kaho seemingly having some issues. Only with his connection or his technology though, not with his play, because that is chef kiss.
But Grum's gifting us up to none other than Kaho himself. He deserves it. After the performance so far, map 1 looked really good, with FoCuS giving him a bit too much room to maneuver. Map 2 so far also looking really strong for Kaho. He's got the expansion coming, about to start mining, Dryads on the way, and the Demon Hunter from the history books with how strong he's looking. But if FoCuS can counter-expand, build up a big army, he can still win this. Dryads normally, in even economy, don't do so well. But of course, Kaho's goal here will be to be ahead in economy and to make this expansion for FoCuS as difficult as possible.
Yeah. It is difficult indeed. Man, how good must this feel for Kaho? You're going into a very decisive match for rank 2 in the group against a guy who is super good in this matchup against you. Also has a 6 series win streak against you. And you just start the map and you demolish that guy. I mean, we have that FoCuS Super Saiyan emote, but the only Super Saiyan I see is Kaho.
Yeah, looking tremendous so far, really. Kaho has a big lead. Can he carry it on home? Orc expansion has been started, but it's still going to take a whole 2 minutes to finish. Blade Master scouting things out in butt crumbs with another gifted sub to Raureif. Thank you.
Wonderful. Gift sub number 755. What a lovely number. Okay, FoCuS. All your experience in competitive Warcraft, you need it right now for the plays to dodge that first round of Ascension phase versus Foggy. Immolation creep continues. We got Mercenaries up, Blade Master a little too late to the party, Wand of Mana stealing an exceptional item against the Shadow Hunter as well. Big Invo Potion on the other side, another pair of slippers for more creeping. But yeah, Kaho is getting rich now. He even got Ultra Vision.
My man! Once he's on 2 base economy, he's like, you know what? I think I can afford those 50 gold.
It's tough to afford, you know?
You know, with the economy nowadays, you know, with inflation, bro.
We got Ultra Vision inflation, dude. It's horrible.
Gotta wait for tier 2 nowadays. Whoever came up with that, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right? These amateur, low MMR people commenting on balance. I feel like Kaho is researching it a lot more now that it's on tier 2, though.
Buff in disguise.
And boom.
Only for Kaho. Kaho's been playing pretty passively, though. He was really concerned with staying close to the expansion, maybe getting ready for Zeppelin shenanigans, and making sure the expansion was untouched. And didn't creep much at all in the meantime. Demon Hunter still level 3, didn't make it to 4 yet, and the Keeper still only level 1. But double heal scroll at the ready, and Kaho could now pump into upkeep if he wants.
Ooh, and FoCuS, how are you supposed to stop that? His expo is finished, and it's always weird to engage into this as it is into this little pocket of a forest on the peninsula there. But Kaho, he's getting ready, dude. Mercenaries, the big mauler, Dryads up, 64 food. Would love to have level 2 on the Keeper, alright, but he's so well equipped. Invo Potion and double heal scroll. Cross your heart, FoCuS. You need a lot right now. He's going for a demo, and I love that.
If FoCuS holds, though, and kills lots of Dryads, he's gonna have high levels and a good chance to win this game. Muddy is gonna be the first sacrificial lamb. Hats off
selfless
to the little warrior.
So selfless, buying time for the greater good. But will it be that good? We still have 4 mercs, Immolation Demons, stopping the additional income right away. And we're counting the seconds for the reinforcements for FoCuS and the possible last stand.
Issue for Kaho is his lumber is looking pretty weak. He didn't have enough wisps earlier for enough lumber. His upgrades aren't where they need to be. At this point in the game, you want to have 3 upgrades on the Dryads. He only has 1 at the moment. And now it comes to the Demolisher in the perfect position behind the trees. Oh my god, this couldn't be better. But the Demon also stacking up the damage.
Sweet play by FoCuS. He shows why he is the second best Orc in the world. But can he survive this series? The demo is a strike of genius. Also, the Kodo eating there without being punished, it's kind of rare to see. And FoCuS is powering up. For how long, though? Dryads have to be repositioned constantly. So much damage. We blasted through the 2 heal scrolls we got. Kodo finally killed. Dryad is back, but others are falling quickly.
Everything here taking heaps of damage. Level 4 now also on the Blade Master. He was leveling quickly. The Shadowrunner also about to get level 4 in just a bit, but he's out of mana. Keeper very hurt. May have to TP out soon. He is the one carrying the TP. Also the Invo and Kaho, though, has a supply lead now. Can he close the game already? Doubtful. Going to the shop. Would love to have another heal scroll. Double demos. Still finding kills. Demon Hunter also in trouble. Here comes the Keeper. Heal scroll ready. Going for the Blade Master. But he's well protected.
Exactly, the Ankh and the big Invo Potion, maybe not the right target. Huge losses, one of the bigger fights of this tournament. Invo Potion, okay, that's the Demon Hunter secured. Blade Master will be back thanks to the Ankh. Shadow Hunter running to the shop, run to the hills, but the Mauler, big fat booty daddy is just in front, blocks the way. That's the kill of the carry for FoCuS. And now you can clean up the backline if you so desire, or just retreat. Another head tilt by FoCuS. He holds, he's alive, but barely.
And the Demon Hunter really loved getting that kill towards the end. Look at his experience, almost level 5. I wonder what he should skill. Mana Burn or Immolation, both are so good.
Yeah.
Would love to be level 7.
Who wouldn't, dude? I'm waiting for years to finally get that level up. I'm still stuck on level 2.5 here myself. We got an MVP of the late game fight there, the big Ogre Mauler, still intact. But man, FoCuS, these demos, that was a sick play.
Yeah, the Maulers oftentimes in many fights late game they just get taken out, you get lots of experience, they didn't do much, but here they soaked up so much damage, especially against Raider armies. Very effective. Beyond's in trouble, this might be level 5 for the Demon Hunter. Oh buddy, he is real close.
And he's a beast, dude. Ah, one more kill is necessary.
Yes, sir. One more.
Kaho, no TP, no invul, only one heal scroll.
He's so tanky, dude. He is so tanky. Raid boss mode activated. So hard to bring down. Blade Master's doing damage, but not much else seems to be doing damage. Now he's level 5. And he's starting to drop lower. Keeper also got the level 2. Level 3, I mean. Level 2 entangle with that. But the Demolisher still being nicely kept safe at the back.
Alrighty, and they do a tremendous amount of damage. Entangle to save the Demon Hunter. Dryads dancing, shop control. Man, Terenas Stand, what a map this is. Can he finally get rid of these demos? We even have a peon here to repair them. Wonderfully done. Invo Potion triggered on the blade. That was the big one. We need some big crits here. Little bit of control. There we go. 150, 144. And that's the staff out. The big tank, the big damage dealer is gone. But there's still so many Dryads.
The sick thing is when he was at the shop, he got the heal scroll and the telestaff. So he's telestaffing back in, he's ready to fight, and he's taking out the Shadowrunner a second time. That's level 4, and I think this is game. Yes, it is. GG 2-0 Kaho. Amazing play by him. The young Chinese looking stellar and handsome and exceptional today. Second place for him in the group, and he's showing everyone how it's done.